So in today's video, in regards to my journey of health, we're going to be talking about one of the big benefits I've really enjoyed since I made these changes. Hey everyone, it's Welcome here from In That Word. Make sure you subscribe to the channel at any point during this video if you like what we're talking about and want to see more. And make sure you hit the bell notification so you can get instant access every single time we produce new videos. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I've been feeling much better and I've got so much more energy. Now this is a great one because as I began to change what I was eating, I started to gradually realize I was no longer really sluggish. My energy levels were never topsy-turvy anymore, as in up and then just instantly down. There was no more crashes or anything like that. My energy levels were stable. And even if you think about this from this standpoint, if you're used to your energy going up and down in huge swings and all of a sudden it just starts normalizing, that in itself is an improvement. Why? So you're no longer in that state where things are going up and down and you feel great and then you just feel terrible. But if you're always up, what does that mean? You're at your baseline, basically, whatever it is, and you stay consistent. If you've got consistent energy levels, that helps you to be consistent in anything you're doing. It wasn't just a consistent thing where things were just normal and that was it. I actually started to feel better and better and better and stronger, which is mind-boggling in a lot of ways. But this is a clear, uncut benefit that I realized, and I'm pretty sure as you begin to change certain things, and we'll talk about in the next video in this health journey, where I talk about what specifically I eat and what I cut out on all these different kind of things and how it's become a benefit. And not only for me, this is the thing that's really powerful about this. It wasn't just me who started to notice this. My children noticed this, or at least my daughter started to notice it. My wife noticed it heavily and she started to realize that, you know, okay, Israel's got a lot more energy now. He's not just like grumpy at times and stuff like that. A lot more excited. He's a lot more active, all these different kind of things. My family members noticed this. Friends noticed this. So many different people noticed this. Those are the things that really make you realize, not only when you're trying to make changes for yourself and you realize those changes, but when other people, close family, friends, everyone notices a difference in the things you're doing and you start to realize, okay, you know what? This was the right decision. This was a good benefit. Now I could do more work. Now I wanted to do more work. Now I wanted to spend more time playing with my children. Now I wanted to be more active with my wife in different things. And I was more likely to do certain things that I wouldn't do before because ultimately I'm more mentally active. I'm more patient, okay, even more patient than I was before. And I'm more cordial in regards to whether it be interacting with my family, friends, and even strangers that I meet on any given day. So the fact of the matter is, if right now your energy levels are all over the place, if right now you're grumpy at times, if right now you want to do certain things, but you just feel like you can't do certain things because you don't have the energy or you're just mentally fatigued or exhausted, I truly believe at least examining and observing the things that you're eating, the things that you're putting in your mouth. Think about your body like a car. Think about if you put the wrong gas in your car, what would happen? The car may drive for a little bit and then it's just going to crash. So think about that in the same way in regard to your machine, your car. What would happen? When I put the wrong stuff in it, I start feeling the wrong way. I start feeling like, oh, you know what? I'm tired. I'm sluggish. I don't want to do certain things. I don't want to get out of bed. But you start putting the right gasoline in your car. You start feeling stronger. You can start doing the things that you want the car to do. So even if it's for a week, even if it's for a couple of weeks, for a month, what's the worst you're going to lose if you try something like this? If you try and say, you know, let me cut out the things that I've been eating that I know are bad for me, and let me just switch it up for a month. Now, I'm not saying you're going to like all of the food. I'm not saying you're going to like all of the food at once, but at the same time, I talked about this in the video. We talked about praying and how prayer had a big impact. I'll make sure I link that in the description box below. But one of the things I don't believe I mentioned in that video was I was actively praying about the foods I was eating. And I was saying, God, please, can you help me not think the same way about these particular foods? These foods that I haven't necessarily liked before in the past, whether it be certain vegetables or maybe even certain fruits. If you ask my wife, she'll tell you I'm a lot more open now to different types of food. Why? Because I don't necessarily just eat for enjoyment anymore. There has to obviously be a level of enjoyment to it. And you'll see in later videos as we walk through this more, and I'll make sure I post them in the description box below if you cover them anyway, that it's not just about, oh, okay, you're a machine, eat this because this is the best nutrients. There is an element of enjoyment in there, but at the same time it works hand in hand. So there is enjoyment, but there's also efficiency, what is best for me. And I've tried loads of different foods and I pray prayers like that where I'm just saying, God, help me change my mind. And she can even tell you that certain things I just would not eat before, I've been open to, and I'll try them. Why? Because I understand that these foods, although I may not like the taste of them at all times, these are actually foods that may be benefiting me and actually be able to help me fulfill and complete my calling to God. So when you think about it like that, imagine if you feel 2 times as good, but you're not necessarily eating as much as you did before. And again, we'll get into some of those things later on in this journey as we break it down. But again, not too long ago, a few months back, we did a whole video, a whole live stream about why this food thing is a really important thing. I'll make sure I link to it right here. Watch it next, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks and take care.